Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Mom and me, just this old guitar and this empty bottle of booze. And I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that was quite a joke. Got a lot of laughs from a lot of folks. Seem I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some dude to laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and the stars. I searched the honky-tonkin' bars and killed that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in the middle of July. I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop by and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, said that dirty, mangy dog, that name is Sue. Well, I knew there was my own sweet dad by a worn-out picture that my mama had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "Hello, my name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we went crashing through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud, the blood, and the beer. Well, I'll tell you that I fought tough for men, but hell, I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and he stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, the world is rough, and if a man's going to make it, he's got to get tough. And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you had to get tough or die. And it was that name that helped you, made you strong." He said, "Well, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the dirty son of a bitch who named you Sue." Yeah, well, what could I do? I got all choked up. I threw down my gun. I called him Pa, and he called me son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And I think if I have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill, George, Bob, any damn thing but Sue. God, I hate that name.